Have you ever noticed how it's the little things, the tiny choices we barely think about, that end up shaping our lives the most? We often believe that to feel healthier, younger, or more alive, we need big changes and bold action. But what if the opposite were true? What if it's the smallest daily habits that quietly determine how strong, joyful, and free your body will feel in the years ahead? This isn't about miracle cures or rigid routines. As Dr. O'Neill often reminds her patients, it's about gently becoming aware of the patterns that no longer serve us, those habits that may have crept in quietly, draining our energy, balance, and happiness without us even noticing. Today, let's walk together through 8 everyday habits. They might seem minor, even harmless, but left unchecked, they can quietly chip away at your health over time. These aren't just cautions, they're invitations. Invitations to take your power back, one small decision at a time. Because whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, you still have more strength and influence over how you feel tomorrow than you might believe today. Let's begin, not with fear, but with clarity. You might not notice it at first. You wake up, sit down for breakfast, rest a bit, maybe watch some TV, read, chat with a loved one. It all feels calm, deserved. But slowly, stillness becomes your default. And your body, once so agile and dependable, starts to whisper back with stiffness, fatigue, and imbalance. This is one of aging's quiet traps. The belief that slowing down must mean stopping. But your body was never meant to stop moving. In fact, movement is its language, its way of staying alive. Every joint, every muscle, every heartbeat depends on motion. When movement stops, strength fades, balance weakens, and energy dims. And it doesn't happen all at once. It's slow, subtle, until standing up feels harder, or walking across a room makes you pause. You don't need a gym membership or hours of workouts. You just need consistency. A few minutes here, a few steps there. Stand once an hour. Stretch while the kettle boils. Pace around the house during phone calls. These small moments matter more than you think. Motion, as Dr. O'Neill says, is medicine. Every stretch signals your muscles they're still needed. Every step improves circulation and tells your brain, I'm still here. I still want to live fully. And your body responds. Gentle activity boosts your mood, eases sadness, and brings calm. Many older adults who start simple routines, light walking or stretching, sleep better, feel less anxious, and regain a sense of independence. Because when you move, you reclaim your agency. This isn't exercise for fitness. It's movement for freedom. For dressing yourself, preparing meals, stepping into the sun without fear of falling. If you've been sitting a lot lately, don't wait for pain to remind you. Begin now. Stand, stretch, walk. Even the smallest steps rebuild the strength waiting inside you. Once you're moving again, even just a little, there's another silent habit to consider: skipping meals. At first, it seems harmless. No appetite in the morning, so you delay breakfast. Lunch sneaks by with just a snack. Before you know it, the day's nearly gone and your body's running on fumes. After 60, nourishment isn't optional, it's essential. You need steady fuel to keep muscles strong, your mind clear, your energy stable. Skipping meals, especially breakfast, doesn't just mean missing calories. It means missing vitamins, minerals, and the blood sugar your body relies on. Without it, fatigue creeps in. Your mood drops. You may feel dizzy, forgetful, or just off. Emotionally too, skipping meals can weigh you down, leading to irritability, low motivation, and late-night cravings that further disrupt digestion and sleep. The fix? Simplicity. You don't need gourmet meals. A warm bowl of oatmeal, whole grain toast with peanut butter, a boiled egg, and a banana. These are small choices that restore clarity and vitality. If cooking feels like too much, prepare something the night before. Keep healthy snacks nearby: nuts, yogurt, fresh fruit. So nourishment is always within reach. When you feed your body well, you're also feeding your spirit. Eating regularly isn't just survival, it's how you thrive. Now that your body is fueled, let's talk about something even more subtle, but just as vital: hydration. You may not feel thirsty. You might think, I drink enough. But many older adults don't realize that thirst becomes less noticeable with age. Dehydration sneaks in quietly, bringing joint pain, brain fog, dry skin, and fatigue. Water is your body's silent helper. It cushions joints, supports digestion, carries nutrients, and flushes waste. When you're not getting enough, everything becomes harder. Have you ever felt tired for no reason or struggled to focus even after good sleep? It might not be fatigue, it might be thirst. The answer is simple. Keep a glass of water near you. Sip gently, consistently. If plain water feels boring, add lemon, mint, or cucumber. Make it inviting. Set reminders if needed. And check your urine. Pale yellow means you're on track. Darker means it's time for more. Water supports every other healthy habit. It clears your mind, energizes your muscles, and makes you feel lighter, brighter. So if you do one simple thing today, let it be this. Drink more water. Not just a habit, but a gift. One that revives you from the inside out. And as you drink more water, let's turn to the foods you reach for in quiet moments. When you're tired, lonely, or simply looking for comfort. The chips, the cookies, the microwave meals, they're quick, easy, and familiar. But often they bring more harm than help. They're high in salt, sugar, and additives, and low in nutrients. They offer calories, but not fuel. Over time, these choices lead to inflammation, blood sugar spikes, joint pain, and low energy. They seem to give comfort, but they take more than they give. Dr. O'Neill encourages making small, kind swaps, a banana instead of a cookie, whole grain toast with peanut butter instead of chips, a handful of spinach in your scrambled eggs. Choose foods that nourish, not just feed. It's not about dieting or restriction. It's about care, about listening to what your body truly needs. And if you do indulge sometimes, do it with joy, but also with balance. Your body will tell you the difference. Because food at this stage of life is more than fuel. It's medicine. And finally, beyond food, movement, and water, there's something else just as powerful: sleep. It might seem ordinary, but sleep is one of the body's most profound healers. Yet for many older adults, it's also one of the most disrupted. You might think restless nights are just part of aging, but poor sleep affects everything: your memory, mood, immune system, even your appetite. The good news? You have more control than you think. Dr. O'Neill recommends creating a calming bedtime routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. Dim the lights an hour before sleep. Avoid screens. Read, listen to calming music, or take a warm shower. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Make sure your mattress supports your body well. Avoid caffeine in the afternoon and heavy meals at night. And if your mind races, write your thoughts down. A simple notepad can be the key to releasing them. Even small changes can bring deep rest. And sleep, more than anything, helps you wake up ready to move, eat well, drink water, and live fully. These shifts aren't about doing everything at once. They're about small, meaningful steps. Steps that say, I'm still here, and I still want to thrive. Let today be the day you take the first one. Dr. O'Neill believes in you, and so does your body. Are you ready? Let's begin. When peace returns to your nights, sleep is no longer wasted time. It becomes the space where your body repairs, your mind resets, and your soul finds stillness. As your sleep improves, you'll feel the shift. Mornings become lighter, thoughts clearer, and strength more steady. You deserve that kind of rest, not just occasional naps, but deep restorative sleep. And it's never too late to reclaim it. With each peaceful night, you reclaim energy, health, and joy. And once your nights are calm and your energy starts to come back, your body will quietly ask for something else. Not loudly. It whispers. But if ignored, it begins to fade. That something is movement. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights. You just need to move. Gently stretch. Wake your body up each day, at any age. Because when we stop moving, we don't just lose strength, we lose freedom. Joints grow stiff, balance weakens, and everyday tasks like rising from a chair or stepping into the shower grow harder. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow fading, a shrinking of your world. But it doesn't have to be that way. Even 10 minutes of gentle movement a day can change things. Simple stretches in the morning, a short walk after lunch, a few chair exercises before bed. These aren't workouts, they're lifelines. They tell your body, I'm still here. I still care. Stretching improves circulation, flexibility, posture. It reawakens muscles that support your spine, knees, hips, helping you stand tall, walk steadily, and reduce your risk of falls. Movement lifts your mood, too. It releases feel-good chemicals, clears your thoughts, brings back your smile. And it doesn't take much. A few deep breaths with arms raised, rolling your shoulders back, turning your neck side to side, standing and sitting a few times, circling your ankles, each movement a quiet message. I'm still active. I still care. I still want to move through life on my own 2 feet. Movement isn't just for the young. It's for the strong in spirit. And you, no matter your age, can grow stronger, one stretch at a time. So listen to the whispers. Every movement you make today is a gift to the version of you who wakes up tomorrow, more balanced, more flexible, more alive. As your body starts to move freely again and energy gradually returns, there's another habit, often overlooked, that shapes your well-being. It's not what you eat, how you sleep, or how much you move, it's what you don't do. Too often we wait to see a doctor only when something's wrong. We tell ourselves, I feel fine, or I'll go next month, and then we never do. But the strongest people aren't the ones who push through pain. They're the ones who stay ahead of it. They listen when the body whispers, so it doesn't have to scream. After 60, skipping regular checkups is one of the most common mistakes. Not out of neglect, but because we've learned to power through discomfort, to put others first, to assume we're okay as long as we're getting by. But aging doesn't always send warnings. High blood pressure, rising cholesterol, early diabetes, often they show no signs until real damage is done. That's why checkups aren't just medical, they're personal. A quiet promise to your future self. I value this life. I value staying well. These visits don't need to be complex. A simple annual check, heart rate, blood sugar, blood pressure, medications, can mean the difference between prevention and struggle. They bring clarity, confidence, peace of mind. They create space to ask questions and get real answers, not guesses. Because health isn't just about emergencies, it's about maintenance. Just like your car needs regular care, your body needs it too. So if it's been a while, make the call. Book the visit. Bring your questions. Let your doctor be your partner, not just in crisis, but in wellness. The more you understand your health today, the more control you have over your tomorrow. And isn't that what we all want? Not just to keep living, but to keep living well. Now let's talk about something deeper, something invisible. It won't show up on a test or in the mirror, but it quietly affects everything, your mindset. You can drink the water, eat the vegetables, walk every morning. But if your thoughts are heavy, if your days begin with dread, your body feels it. A negative mindset is like a slow leak in a tire, not a blowout, just a steady drain of energy, joy, even your immune system. It shows up as unexplained tiredness, lack of motivation, disconnection. And over time, it whispers things like, why bother? Or, it's too late for me. But here's the truth. Those thoughts aren't facts. They're habits. And habits can change. You are not too old. You are not too late. And your mind is not fixed. Studies show that people who carry a hopeful, grateful outlook are not only happier, but healthier. They recover faster, handle stress better, and live longer. Why? Because your mind and body are always talking. When your thoughts say, I've got this, your body listens. Breathing calms. Heart rate steadies. Your nervous system shifts into healing mode. So how do you shift your mindset? Start small. One moment of gratitude in the morning. One kind word to yourself when you slip. One memory that makes you smile. One breath before reacting. Bit by bit, your brain learns to look for what's right, not just what's wrong. Remember your wins. You woke up today. You made it through challenges. You're still learning, still showing up. That matters. And if you've been feeling low lately, please, don't carry that alone. Reach out. Talk to someone. Ask for help. You've cared for others long enough. It's time to care for your inner world too. Because when your mind shifts, even a little, your whole life follows. Not because the world changed, but because you did. And that's the most powerful change of all. Now that we've explored these habits, the subtle ones, the hidden ones, what comes next is action. And action doesn't have to be big. Real change isn't about perfection or grand gestures. It's about one simple choice, made today. Maybe today it's filling your water bottle and drinking it. Maybe it's stepping outside for a breath of fresh air. Maybe it's skipping that extra cookie for something nourishing. Or maybe it's looking in the mirror and saying, I'm proud of myself for showing up. That's where everything begins, with one choice repeated. Your body wants to heal. Your mind wants peace. Your spirit wants joy. But they need your help. Not with harsh rules, but with gentle, daily care. That walk after breakfast, it tells your heart it's still strong. That handful of fruit, that's fuel your cells need. That deep breath when overwhelmed, that's your nervous system finding its rhythm again. This journey isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Each small step creates a life that feels steadier, lighter, more empowered. Because when you care for your body, even gently, it shows. In how you move, in how you sleep, in how you speak, and most of all, in how you feel when you're alone with yourself. You're not too old to start. You're not too far gone to return. And you're not alone in wanting something better. So here's your invitation. Pick one habit, just one. Start there. Let it lead you forward. Because your life, your beautiful, complex, hard-earned life, is worth that effort. And the best part? It's never too late to begin. Take a moment to reflect. You've just discovered 9 small shifts, simple habits that can bring new life to your body, your energy, your spirit. None are complicated. None demand perfection. But together, they create strength that builds with time. Aging doesn't mean fading. It means awakening into wisdom. With that wisdom, you begin to choose differently. Not out of fear, but out of love, for the life still ahead. Every time you stretch, hydrate, rest well, or speak gently to yourself, you're telling your body, I still believe in you. You're telling your future, I'm coming, with strength and grace. And that belief, that quiet confidence, is more powerful than any medicine. It's what keeps you moving when life gets hard. It's what anchors you. It's what reminds you that your life still matters. So if you're still here, still reading, hear this clearly. You're doing enough, you're trying, and that's worth celebrating. But don't stop here. Don't just walk away from this message. Do one thing, today. Drink that glass of water. Stand and stretch, call someone who lifts you up, or just sit quietly and feel proud of the effort you're making. This isn't the end. It's the beginning of a new chapter, more intentional, more grounded, led by your own wisdom. Thank you for spending this time here. And if this message moved you, share it with someone you love. Because sometimes all someone needs is a small, gentle nudge to believe again. You're not just aging, you're evolving. And that, my friend, is a beautiful thing.